Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Chufao Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Hello everyone, my name is Naledi Mfoloe and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Today we dive deep into the currents of information, from the pulse of politics to the heartbeat of entertainment. We've got it all covered, so please stay tuned for a news experience like no other. Our story today is on a deeply troubling rise in the far-right violence in the UK following the tragic Southport stabbings. Now, this surge in racially motivated attacks has seen Black citizens targeted by white rioters in various parts of the country. Now, today we'll delve into these riots, draw historical parallels, and actually discuss potential responses, including the controversial question of whether community self-defense groups should actually be re-established. Now, the catalyst for this violent backlash is on a horrific incident that took place in Southport. Now, 17-year-old Alex Radagubana, born to Rwandan parents, is accused of stabbing 3 young girls during a children's dance class. Now, while the investigation unfolds, another wave of violence has actually gripped the country. Videos circulating online show groups of white men attacking Black individuals with brutal and unprovoked aggression. Now, one particularly harrowing video from Manchester depicts a Black man bravely attempting to stand his ground against multiple white hooligans, but ultimately being outnumbered. Now, I think that such scenes remind us of some of the darkest chapters in Britain's racial history and actually serve as a wake-up call about the current state of racism and violence in Britain. Let's have a look. Now, I think to fully grasp the significance of these events, we must turn back to the page of history, to the 1950s and 60s, right? During this era, Britain saw a rise of the Teddy Boys, who were white racist gangs who routinely attacked Black and brown individuals on the streets. Now, this violence led to the formation of self-defense groups within Black communities to actually protect themselves and their loved ones. Now, these groups weren't just about physical defense. I think they also served as symbols of community solidarity and a means to actually challenge systemic racism. Now, in the wake of South Point stabbings, white people have actually seized the moment to invoke fear and incite violence. Now, this opportunistic exploitation has actually led to a series of racially charged attacks. Now, on Wednesday night in Hartlepool, a Black man was actually assaulted merely for walking down the street during a far-right riot linked to the South Point events. Now, similar incidents have also been reported in Hull, where white rioters attacked everyone or anyone they perceived as a foreigner, equating foreigner with, of course, non-white individuals, right? Let's have a look.
Timing for I brought walking down the streets. She's infiltrating. Turn in. Oh! Fucking helicopter.
Fucking hell, was it recorded?
Screen record.
Nah, man, I fucking was.
Good call it. Good call it.
He's just been assaulted, that gentleman.
Get him on the bike, mate. Get yourself, do yourself a little something. The package has been banged.
The package has got banged. Hey, fucker, mate. You can't tell now. This is Harry. Fuck off. Get him, lads. Get the fuckers. Smash that shit on it. Get that shit on us. Get fucked off, man. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Get back! Get him out of it! Fucking go in!
Be careful, man.
Man, go back. Man, back. Yes! Fucking get him! Move back, fuck your six up, move back. Kill him!
Now, I think it's important to highlight that the perpetrator of South Point attack was actually Alex, who is a young man of Rwandan descent, and his actions have nothing to do with the broader racial or ethnic communities across the UK. Yet, white extremists are using this tragedy as a way to lash out discriminatory at anyone they perceive as a foreigner or different. And from my personal standpoint, I think that the recent spiking in far-right violence is both disheartening and alarming. It's disheartening to see how much they have so much smoke to give because it was a black person of African descent who committed the crime. But if it was one of them who had committed this crime, it would have been complete crickets, right? And also, it's heartbreaking to see history potentially repeating itself, but it also serves as a crucial wake-up call. Black communities need to be vigilant and proactive in safeguarding their kind, especially in countries where they are the minority, right? Why are you attacking innocent people who have nothing to do with the crime committed just on the basis that they are black and a foreigner? How is that even okay? Now, personally, I think the UK citizens must ask themselves, how do they move forward from here? How do they ensure that communities of color are protected and supported rather than targeted in the wake of such tragedies? Now, the violence we're witnessing is not just a reaction to a specific incident, but a manifestation of deeper racism issues within the society that need to be addressed. As tensions remain high, our thoughts are with all black folks affected by this violence. And with that being said, what are your thoughts? We want to hear from you. Let's engage in the comments section, shall we? And while you're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet again, it is